How's it going? It's Levi with LJ Designs, and I'm going to show you today how to use the Hover CSS widget. Let's go ahead and take a look at this site. This is the Hover CSS site, and I have the widgets here, which are really just self-explanatory. And let's just go into Muse and take a look at these. Alright, so if you open your library and take a look at these 2D transitions, we'll use float and sync. Now, there's something interesting about this widget. Your y-axis, which is your vertical axis, is backwards. So to go up, you use a negative, and to go down, you use a positive. And so that's why I have use a negative for the float effect right there. And so let's drag a rectangle onto the canvas, and we will fill it with blue. And let's just go ahead and call the graphic style blue as well. So because I assigned the graphic style as blue for the rectangle, I need to assign it here as well. Now, the transition time, we'll leave that the same. You can change it if you want to, but we're going to leave it at 0.4 just because it gives a nice, quick, smooth transition. And the y-axis, we'll put it negative 25, which will allow it to float. Let's preview that in browser. And here you go. When you scroll over, it floats. Let's go back into Muse and let's get rid of that negative. So now we have positive 25, and this will allow it to sync. So if you scroll over, it's now syncing. Now, let's take a look at another one of the widgets. We'll use grow and shrink right here. Because our graphic style is blue, we'll call this blue. And if you have it below 1, your scale will shrink. If you have it above 1, it will grow. So let's go ahead and leave this at 0.9. We'll make the transition time 0.6 seconds. And now if you scroll over, it'll shrink. Let's make it 1.1 for the scale. Let's preview that again, and there you go, it grows. I want to show you one more widget, and all of the widgets are made to pretty much have similar or the same effects, just to make it easy for you. Or options, I mean, just to make it easy for you. So we'll leave the transition time, and we're going to tilt this. We'll tilt it 15 degrees, and we'll leave the scale at 1. It also has a grow and shrink effect if you choose to use that, and I'll show you that in just a second. So we're going to call the graphic style blue, and there you go. Now let's make it grow. We'll drop that degree down to 5 degrees, and we'll make it grow to 1.1. And there you go. A grow rotate right there. I want to show you one more thing, and we'll pull the float and sync widget out for that, and we'll have 2 of these. This one's going to be blue, and it's going to be 8 seconds transition time, and we're going to have it float. This one's going to be red, and we're going to have it sync, and we'll leave the transition time the same. We'll drag this out, or we'll just create a new rectangle right here. Let's make it red, and assign a new graphic style. Call it red. And let's preview that in browser. There's your sync. There's your float. So you can apply multiple widgets, even the same widgets, on one page, and just to make it easy for you, I'll show you one more widget, and that is the, let's see, where is it? The skew widget. This widget has a lot more to it. As you can see, under one widget we have skew, skew forward, and skew backward. And we're going to use all of these. So let's create one more rectangle. We'll just drag a new one again. And we'll make this one yellow. And I'm just going to call the graphic style Y. So let's let our skew widget know what's going on. We'll have the graphic style Y here. Then we'll have blue. And then we'll have red. And I'm going to leave all these the same. I believe you should understand the degree concept, which we used in the rotate widget. So in fact, I'll just make this -4, and we'll make this -6. We'll leave that at 10. Let's preview this in browser. There you go. And that is the skew widget. And you see all of those. We had the yellow as skew. So we'll look at that again. Yellow is just your plain skew widget. Then we had skew forward, and we had skew backward for the other two widgets. So some of these, as you saw there, have multiple abilities in the same widget. And to have those disabled, if you just want to use one, you can just leave it with a blank graphic style, or don't use the graphic styles that were suggested here, which are skew, skew F, and skew B. Alright, and that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to go to my site, ljdesigns.com, and contact